Plus, weather moving in with some serious consequences possible. Jen.
We are in storm mode at CBS 46 as another round of strong storms moves in. I'll pinpoint when the storms will arrive.
Some stores limiting the amount of meat you can buy after news of a possible shortage. We're live in Dunwoody.
It's a big day for Georgia charities.
The pandemic has been very, very stressful for nonprofits.
How you can be part of a movement to help those who help others.
This is CBS 46 News at noon. Getting results.
As you can see, we've got a lot of big stories to get to this noon, but we're going to begin right now with weather as another round of storms is moving in this afternoon. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez, who's telling us we are in storm mode right now, preparing for this afternoon, Jen.
Oh yeah, and although the radar looks great right now, we have big changes moving in this afternoon as another strong line moves in across the North Georgia mountains, the exact same location that had severe storms late last night. Let me show you what the radar looks like right now. Already seeing lots of clouds across North Georgia. Not really picking up much of any rain yet, but that is going to change. We do have a cold front to our northwest. That is what's heading in our direction, and that is what will bring us the potential of severe weather as we head into the afternoon. As it moves south, it will bring a level 2 risk of severe storms. Those areas in yellow in the North Georgia mountains have the highest risk of severe weather. Then that line will weaken as it moves south towards Metro Atlanta. Overall, the highest risk of severe storms will be north of I-20, and it will be in the afternoon and evening. We will warm up to the mid-80s before that rain moves in. That will make us very unstable, very humid as that line pushes through. As it does, we will see showers and thunderstorms. It is dry right now, will remain dry through 2 o'clock, but after about 3, that's when the thunderstorms will move in. They'll continue through the early evening hours before finally moving out. Biggest risks, strong damaging winds, and large hail. We'll pinpoint what to expect hour by hour. We'll also talk about a big drop in temperatures once the storms move out, coming up.
Oh boy, I hope you enjoyed the 80s, Jen. Thanks. Remember, download the powerful CBS 46 app. The spring season is our time for severe weather moving in. Stay ahead of the storms with alerts right down to your zip code. You can find that app in the Apple App Store and on Google Play. There are more than 29,500 confirmed cases of the coronavirus here in Georgia right now. These are the latest numbers, and more than 1,200 people have died so far. That's up 14 deaths from overnight, with now Fulton County surpassing Dougherty County in the number of deaths. According to Georgia's Department of Public Health, more than 200,000 tests have been administered across the state. As Georgia and many other states ease restrictions, there's an alarming new statistic on the number of deaths that we could see. An internal document shows the daily death rate may jump by as many as 3,000 per day by early June. The White House has not denied the document's authenticity, but says it doesn't reflect what the coronavirus task force has projected. A warning now from Atlanta city leaders: do not ease up on social distancing. That's coming after the first weekend since the governor lifted Georgia's stay-at-home order. Videos of large gatherings surfacing this weekend all over social media, showing people closer than 6 feet apart and most not wearing masks. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms tweeting a link to a Forbes magazine article with the headline, "The risk of exposure to COVID-19 in Georgia has increased since the state opened for business."
I think people are probably stir crazy.
It wouldn't hurt anything for people to, at least respect the social distance, the 6 feet thing.
Now, according to a city spokesman, the city of Atlanta still has a shelter-in-place order in place, and that means the mayor reissues it. She renews that order every 3 days. Now to reopening Georgia, the economic impact, and now the meat shortage. It's already affecting Metro Atlanta. It's got some stores temporarily changing the way they do business. Our Daniel Wilkerson's live outside a Costco store in Dunwoody. Daniel, good afternoon. What are you learning?
Karen, good afternoon to you. We saw a lot of customers pushing these, but I can tell you they had a lot less meat in them. This Costco, as well as the ones across the country, is limiting the amount of meat that each customer can buy. You can buy 3 packages of meat. You can choose from poultry, pork, or beef. Take a look. This is what's causing this. The shortage is stemming from many meat suppliers having to temporarily close their factories, all because workers are ill from COVID-19. Now, on its website, Costco says its buyers and suppliers are working to meet demands, and Wendy's is another company feeling the pinch. Some menu items are unavailable. One analyst estimating nearly 1 in 5 of Wendy's restaurants are out of beef. Wendy's responding, saying the limitations are temporary. Now, back to Costco. We spoke with this shopper just moments ago. Take a listen.
You were limited in what you could get, but there was plenty to pick from. So that's what I didn't think is a big issue. But yeah, they were only letting you buy 3 total pork, beef, or chicken.
Back out here in the parking lot of Costco here in Dunwoody, I can tell you they do have meat, but again, they are limiting customers to 3 packages. Also, if you don't have one of these, they won't let you in the store. We're live in Dunwoody at noon. Daniel Wilkerson, CBS 46 News.
Wow, they are stepping up efforts. Daniel, thank you so much. The Atlanta City Council passed a resolution urging Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport to limit access overnight to employees, passengers with tickets, or people picking up passengers. Those restrictions would last 60 days. Our cameras actually giving you an up-close look last month as many homeless Atlantans slept on the floor all over the atrium when shelters started closing because of COVID-19. The city plans to test anyone who's homeless and, if needed, put them in quarantine. As you might imagine, Metro Atlanta charities have felt a major financial strain during this pandemic. Today is a chance for all of us to show just how much we care about those who help others. Rebecca Schramm joining us live. And Rebecca, organizers have created a massive social media campaign, and I've already started trying to give to some of my favorites. This is amazing.
Oh, they're going to love that, Karen. Yeah, well, you've heard of Giving Tuesday, right, which falls during the holidays. Well, this is such a crucial time. Organizers decided to create Giving Tuesday Now. And look at this, they made it easy for you. You don't even have to go anywhere to be part of it. From groups that feed those who lost their jobs to groups that care for those on the front lines, local nonprofits are either stretched way too thin and digging into their emergency funds, or the arts they support have been shut down. Today is a day you can make a difference.
You may not have a lot of money to give, but you have a network, and that network is very powerful.
Karen Beaver heads the Georgia Center for Nonprofits. You might know that group from spearheading Giving Tuesday, which falls during the holidays after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They're calling today's movement Giving Tuesday Now. To help hundreds of nonprofits get back on stable ground, they're asking donors to use the hashtag GAGives5tag5.
We're asking people to give $5 to a charity you care about and then tag 5 additional people.
If it's a cause you care about, you can scroll the Georgia Gives website to find a charity where you can give your time or your donation.
You have the power in this little finger. This little finger is very magical today. Click on a charity that you care about, enter in some dollars, and boom, you're done, and you've done a great thing for your community and yourself on this day of giving.
And taking a live look at the Georgia Gives Facebook page, we're watching for a live stream, which should start any minute now. It's basically going to be some video giving you a behind-the-scenes look at what some of your favorite charities do. We've got all the links for you in a story we posted on our CBS 46 app. Live in Atlanta, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
Rebecca, they need our help now more than ever before. Thank you. Right now, 3 more malls owned by Brookfield Properties are back open. Cumberland, Perimeter, North Point Malls. Current mall hours, we're told, 11 in the morning until 7 in the evening. Yesterday, you may remember, Lenox Square Mall opened, and Phipps Plaza. For the first time in 6 weeks, shoppers greeted with something a little different as masks were given out. It's not mandatory inside the Simon malls, but plenty of shoppers could be seen wearing them. There were traffic flow markers on the floors and some social distancing reminders as well posted, but not mandatory. Stores inside the mall not forced to reopen. More than half still closed. Inside town center at Cobb, it was a similar scene. Shoppers scarce. Most of the stores closed. The food court also very quiet with limited seating. Social distance reminders also posted all around that mall. Just ahead, an interview you'll only see here on CBS 46. Fulton County's new health director and how the county will take on the coronavirus pandemic. Plus, help in just in time.
Grateful to you, grateful to everyone at the GDOL.
Better Call Harry getting results just hours before a local couple loses their health insurance. We'll be right back.